Everyone who makes the decision to stop using substances, regardless of the reason, will run into challenges. These challenges can also be reevaluated even if this isn't the first time trying to work through addiction recovery. Making this decision is a life-changing experience, but of course, requires heavy changes that can be extremely difficult. Here I'll talk about 5 common challenges that come up, and I'll give a few examples of how to tackle them. Everyone is different, so be sure to think about which of this might be more challenging for you or what you're facing now, while also noticing where you might be managing a challenge well. The first common challenge is accessibility. Maybe your family, partner, or others around you keep substances in your shared space. If your home is where substances are readily available to you, it can be extremely difficult to abstain from use. Ideally, your home space should be safe and free from substances that you could fall back into using. So this might be a conversation to have with others in your life so you can set boundaries on excluding substances from being in the home out of respect for your recovery goals. One tip that is extremely helpful here is making sure you're using I statements when discussing this with others. I would like your support in helping me toward my recovery. This is about you and setting boundaries for yourself. Another common challenge is with new and old relationships and your social life. If you've been using substances for a period of time, it's likely that you've become familiar with or even close to others who use as well. Continuing to spend time with these people may be difficult given the lifestyle changes you're likely to work toward. When evaluating relationships, think about why you've enjoyed being with that person. Do you see yourself spending time with them away from substances? Many times, those relationships are built around experiences while using, which may be difficult to sustain once you've decided to take another path. Remember, you control the time you spend with others and can always say no. I'm just not up for it. Or make a plan to leave if you need to attend something that may trigger you. Additionally, you'll want to build new healthy relationships and repair old ones, which is a big yet rewarding task as well. A third common challenge is addressing trauma, shame, and other strong emotions such as anger and irritability. You may have used substances to avoid these thoughts, feelings, or emotions in the past, so it will be difficult to address without them. Learning to work through and understand your experiences will take some time, and you may do so with the help of others. Learning and practicing different ways to distract yourself or calm your nervous system is important while you work toward building a toolbox of coping skills. Be sure to also keep track of what does and doesn't work for you, and be curious, persistent, and kind to yourself in this process. A fourth challenge typically stems from boredom and loneliness, once removing many of the activities you used to enjoy and experience tied to your substance use. This is what makes trying new, healthy activities so important. Keeping a schedule and having someone like a sponsor to talk to is key during these times. However, you can also use downtime to help you explore or reframe what purpose or meaning you may be currently lacking in your life. And finally, a fifth challenge is relapse. A slip or relapse is extremely common when working toward recovery. So having a support system and recovery plan in place will help you get back on track if this happens to you. I hope this has been helpful as you move forward in your recovery. Thank you for being here.